Right now, I'm going to show you how to stream live to YouTube using a program called OBS. Now, the cool thing is that this is free software. So what you're going to do is go to your browser of choice. I like Google Chrome, and I've gone to obsproject.com/download, or you can just type in the search bar OBS download. I got the one here for my Microsoft computer. You'll just click on it, download it. Again, it is free. Then you'll install it on your computer. And then on the desktop here, this is the little icon right here, this one right here. So you will double click that to open it. And when you first open it, it's going to be pretty blank. So you're going to have to set everything up. So for my camera, I've plugged in my camera with a Type-C cord. I'm using the Sony ZV-1F. You can also just use a webcam or anything like that. And you also don't have to use a camera if you don't want to be on camera. So I've just got the camera plugged into the computer. I've got this microphone plugged into the computer as well. This is the FiFine studio mic. It's a budget-friendly microphone that I think has pretty good audio and it works pretty good. Now, what you're going to see here when you've opened up OBS, you've got this little box right here, your sources box, and this is going to be empty or it might have some audio in there, but that's about it. So what you're going to do is you're just going to right click and then you're going to go up to the top here and you're going to go add source. So if you want to add a camera, you're going to add a video capture device. And then if you want to add a microphone, you're going to do audio input capture. Now, if you want to capture the audio from your computer, you're going to do audio output capture, and that's going to capture the audio coming out of your computer, right? So audio input is a microphone that you're plugged into your computer. Audio output is audio coming out of your computer. And you're going to want that, especially if you're doing games. You want to have the sound of the game playing while you're live streaming. You're going to want to go ahead and add one of those. So once they show up down here in the sources box, you're going to right click on them and then you'll go to properties and then you can select from the drop down menu here your different options. So I do not have a webcam, but if I did, when I do this on my laptop, I get the webcam option there. So you'll just select the camera that you want, hit OK, and then go for it. Now, one thing I have noticed is if I plug in a device after I open OBS, sometimes it's hard to get it connected. So I like to plug in everything that I'm going to be using first, then open up OBS, and it usually recognizes it that way. Now you've got a couple different options here. You can do display capture. So if you want to do screen recording, you can do that. So that's really easy to do. So you'll do display capture. And then again, in properties, you can pick the display that you want. So if you've got dual monitors, you can pick the monitor that you want. I've just got the one monitor, so that's the only option I get. Then you can do window capture. So if you are going to be streaming games or something like that, or you want to just have a web browser up, you can do that, and that's what you can do with the window capture. Now, the way you want to do that, especially if you don't want this infinite screen to show up here, because it's capturing my display and it goes in this infinite window there. So if you're just going to be streaming your games, you want to do a window capture. So when I do lives, when I'm playing Roblox, that's what I do. I do my Windows capture properties here, and then I pick the window that I want to capture. So you can set everything up, and then you can adjust the size of the kind of items here. So I've got my video capture device, and that's me. You can move this around, just left click and move it around. You can make it larger or smaller here by grabbing up in the corner. You can also crop it. So if you grab one of these little blocks here on the left or top, or the side or the top, you're going to want to press and hold Alt first, then left click on it, and then you can crop that. So you can really adjust the size of those boxes as you see fit. And I like to do that when I'm doing a vertical stream, because then I can zoom in on things and crop them, and it just looks better, so you can customize it to the format that you're streaming. A couple more things here I'm going to show you. We're not going to get into everything here. First, you will need to connect your YouTube account to it. So for that, you're going to go up to File. You're going to go to Settings, and then within Settings, you're going to go to Stream. So you're going to pick the service that you want to use. So you can use YouTube. In this example, we're going to go YouTube RTMPS. That's the only option there. And then here it's going to do connect account or get a stream key. Now the stream key is more advanced. I did not do that. I don't recommend doing that unless you know what you're doing. So just do connect account, and then it's going to prompt you to log into your YouTube account using your email and password. Go ahead and do that. It gets connected, and that's it. So you'll hit OK when you're done connecting. And then before your first stream, you will have to set up your broadcast. So here in this box right here, it says controls. You're going to do manage broadcast. So we're going to start here, click on that, and this is basically the YouTube screen here. So you're going to put in the title, your description, you're going to switch it from public or, unlisted or private to public if you want it. Category, pick whatever category you want. I'm not sure that categories are really that important on YouTube anymore. I always do people and blogs. And then you have to select, is this video made for kids? Yes or no. And that's starred there. So all of these with the star are you have to do them. You cannot skip them. Here you can upload the thumbnail directly to it. And then as far as latency, I don't mess with that. I just leave it at normal. And then you can hit create broadcast and start streaming if you're ready right now, or you can do create broadcast, and then you can start streaming whenever you're ready. You can kind of finalize the details on how you want everything to look, or if you just want to set everything up and then you've got to wait a few minutes because you're not going live till later, you can set everything up beforehand. Now, there is something really important about the audio. So what I noticed is when I first get set up, the audio was delayed. So my lips are moving, but the audio hasn't caught up. So here under the audio input capture, right click on these three dots here, go to advanced audio properties, and then in this sync offset, I had to set mine to 300 milliseconds. So that's this top one here, audio input capture, 300 milliseconds, and that synced me. Now you might just have to try 100, 400, try there. So start with 300 like me. If it doesn't sync up exactly right, then try again. Now there's a way that you can try and test it. So here I've got a blue tab here that's lit up because I am recording right now. But what you want to do is just do a practice recording. So hit it. It should say start recording. So click that, start recording, talk for just a couple seconds, then hit stop recording. Go to that file folder. It's going to automatically save to your video folder on your computer. Go to that folder, open it up, and see if it is synced up. And then just play with the latency there until it syncs up to where it looks right, where you're talking, and it's syncing up with your lips moving. And that's it. These are just the basics. We're not getting into advanced stuff right now. That is just how you can quickly get set up and start streaming. Now, again, if you haven't streamed on YouTube yet, you do have to have a certain number of subscribers, and you have to wait at least 24 hours. So go into your YouTube account, try to do a live. It'll say, if you haven't done a live before, it'll say you're not qualified yet. You need to wait 24 hours or something like that. I think you have to have at least 25 subscribers, and you have to request live access. And I think it makes you wait at least 24 hours. So get that set up first and get that going. And that's all you need to get going live for just kind of the basics. Hopefully that was helpful.